Hey friends, I wanted to get an emergency sort of message out. Not like a real emergency, but a gaming emergency. And tomorrow's the big day, of course. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out tomorrow. It's a very exciting day. But I wanted to kind of speak on a few things that I kind of feel compelled to speak about just due to my long-running experience with Zelda throughout the years. So Breath of the Wild, as we know, it came out on March 3rd, 2017. Tears of the Kingdom comes out tomorrow, May 12th, 2023. So it's been 6 years, 2 months, and 8 days. So it's been a long time since Breath of the Wild. We've been waiting a very long time for the next Zelda. And my Zelda journey started with the original NES Zelda. So I've been there from the beginning. You know, I remember the wait from Super Nintendo's A Link to the Past to Nintendo 64's Ocarina of Time. And that wait clocked in at like 6 years and 7 months. So either way, both of those waits were like very long. And 6 years is a long time to wait for any sort of sequel, be it movies or video games. In case you haven't seen yet, the review embargo was lifted this morning. So when I woke up this morning, I literally sat up in my bed and, got right on my phone and I saw the first review from IGN. And if you guys haven't seen it, the game is getting perfect 10 out of 10 scores everywhere. Now these days, I don't read the whole review. I'll typically read the first paragraph and the last paragraph. I don't read anything in between because that's when they start to get into a little bit of the meat and potatoes of the game. And I just don't want to hear about it because I want to experience everything for myself. I don't need anyone to tell me about it. So, at any rate, right now, Zelda pretty much, I believe, is the highest ranked game of all time. And, there's going to be more reviews coming in as the days go on, probably throughout the next week. But first off, that's crazy because, who would have thought we'd have something better than Breath of the Wild? And, typically when we get sequels to games, they like to change things, Sometimes they like to fix things that aren't broken and then it becomes broken, if that makes sense. So from everything I've gathered, Tears of the Kingdom is actually better than Breath of the Wild, which is huge news. But I wanted to share 3 tips with you in order to maximize your Zelda experience. And that's why I wanted to get this video out today, right now, before I leave for the day. So, first one, we've all waited 6 years for this game, okay? Don't plow through a game that you've waited to play for 6 years. There's no reward, okay? No reward, guys, for being the first person to finish the game. If you're a speedrunner, I still implore you to take your time playing the game on your first playthrough and then worry about doing your speed running. But really, take it all in, man. Enjoy it, because once it's over, it's over. So stop and smell the roses in the game, okay? Number 2, if you get stuck on a puzzle, a dungeon, or you don't know where to go next, don't pull up the internet. Let me repeat that. Do not pull up the internet to get your answer, okay? When you go to the internet for help, you're only cheating yourself. Zelda games are about exploring, solving puzzles, finding secrets, using your brain when you can't figure it out, and sometimes even walking away from the game for a little bit, turning it off. Maybe you return the next day, only to return now with the solution because you're able to take a step back and think it through. Sometimes that's the best thing you guys can do when you get stuck on a video game, but don't turn to the internet, please. I swear to you, I never did with any of the Zelda games. I remember buying Ocarina of Time back in the day, and they asked me if you want the player's guide, and I said, absolutely not. Player's guides are for, and I don't want to say what I said because I don't swear on my channel, but my mom was with me, and she looked at me like, I can't believe that came out of your mouth, but you could probably guess what I said. It starts with a P and ends in a Y, and it's 5 letters. So I would never say that in front of my mom again. That was stupid. But that's how I felt about it. Like, I ain't using a player's guide, dude. I'm gonna use my brain. Okay, 3, last one, guys. Zelda games exercise your mind if you let them. They're about troubleshooting. Like, if this item doesn't work, you try that item or that weapon, etc. Like, I kid you not, but playing Zelda my whole life has helped me, honestly, in my professional career. I'm not talking about on YouTube. I mean, like, in the restaurant business, in the mortgage industry, I've been able to solve like so many different problems that other people were unable to because I continued to troubleshoot and try different solutions until I came up with the answer. And that's what we do, as you know, in Zelda games. And I've sworn up and down, even to my coworkers and other fellow managers, that I attribute it to playing Zelda growing up. Like, it teaches you that there's always a solution if you keep trying and you don't give up. So let Zelda do upon you the same that it's done upon me. And you can only do that if you figure it out for yourself and avoid the internet. Avoid it at all costs, guys. And I know I said 3, but lastly, enjoy the moment while it lasts, because when it's over, it will be over for a long, long time until we get the next Zelda. All right? So enjoy your day tomorrow, guys. I know I will. I'll be live streaming on my YouTube channel at ThunderSteve85 Gaming. Have a great day.